missile expansion. This man is a war vet. He had a missile. He just gave it to this young, impressionable lad.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Okay. Ecoless trap. Well, as we discovered, trap timers count down even when I'm not actively in the game. Oh, is it just like this? But there are quite a bit of statues that are like, give me the sphere. Can I even reach it without space jump? Oh, I can. Never mind. Thunder! Alright, we can go fight pirates. Archipelago item. Archipelago item. We're getting pretty close to being able to progress through the lava tube in Jak and Daxter to get us access to even more. I guess since we've had pirates for a little bit, I'll go beat that world, and then we'll head on over to Jak and Daxter, since I need some progression item to continue in Metroid Prime. Wave Beam just gives me access to the Wave Beam charge shot, so it's not actually anything too crazy new. And this is one of those moments where you just lose the fight, and then it triggers a cutscene, and then you can now fight the pirates. Alright, I can one-shot the pirates with Thunder Boost Thunder. The gimmick with the pirates is you can only damage them when you're in the moonlight, and they reveal the true skeleton form. The only thing I know about Pirates of the Caribbean is what they display in Kingdom Hearts. I've never actually seen one of the movies. So I'm sure there's a decent reason in the movies, but from what I remember from the games, it's something stole cursed treasure. Now they're never dying skeletons. Yeah, that sounds about right. Power Cell Gravity Suit. I guess I don't need the thermal visor to get through the sunken section, the sunken space pirate frigate in Metroid Prime, if I just remember roughly where the wave beam triggers are. Oh no, pirates. Only we had access to otherworldly magic. Alright, bye, Jak. Jak shows up, helps you in that singular fight that you don't even technically have to take. If you escape into the ship's cabin, it also skips the fight. And then he's gone. Until the end of the world. Energy tank. Now we have to survive for a minute, but since Thunder one-shots pirates, it's basically just farming experience. Also, do you like how those crossbows sound a lot like a gunshot when they're fired, and it even says return fire. Yeah, guns, much too violent for my video game in America, but crossbows, perfectly A-okay.
Somebody come quick!
Alright, Chimkin Little, time to show these invading pirates why you're the goat.
No, 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 no! Wait, 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 wait! Wait! Get over here!
Thank you, Chicken Little, for stunning that man that was about to stab me. Yeah, skeletons wielding swords and hatchets, no, that's fine, that's not violent enough. But a skeleton wielding an old-timey musket, too violent, not in my America. And now we have to re-equip all of Jack's abilities because... reasons.
Nice shot!
Archipelago item. Power cell. I don't remember the exact number of archipelago or power cells I had in Jak and Daxter, but we've definitely collected a good number of them, so... Now, normally Barbossa is a piece of cake if you, with the Blizzard spell, but I don't have Blizzard, so Thunder's just gonna have to do. Oh, so Barbossa gets a gun, but his lackeys don't.
Let's go!
In need of a pirate, eh?
This is it!
Alright. So Thunder isn't as good as I was hoping it would be. Oh lord, he just shot a 15-year-old boy! Luckily, this 15-year-old boy knows magic. Power cell. Alright, well, before we head on over to Jak and Daxter, let's play with Pooh Bear yet again.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Okay, Reflect is massive. That is probably the best spell overall in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, shit!
Alright, we are back in Jak and Daxter, and I have enough power cells to go through the lava tube. It's Fire Canyon, not a lava tube. Lava tube is much later in the game. But first and foremost, we should go and defeat the Temple Underground. We can now also jump kick, which gives me slightly extra height. Not sure if it's actually enough to reach anywhere, but before we go into the temple, we have to check on one man. Still happy, still jolly, still thick. Alright, it is time to enter the temple. I forgot that this top-down elevator cutscene existed, but as soon as I saw it, it triggered something in my brain. Ooh, the blue eco vent unlocker. I hope that isn't a check and this actually unlocks blue eco vents. Nope. Alright. Cool. So I've been wrong before. Well, at least we have lava tube we can go through. How do I leave? Thankfully, they foresaw this as a possibility and allowed warping. Lady, have you turned the bird into chicken nuggets yet? Lady? I guess she's already at the butcher. Alright, lava tube time. Fire Canyon! It would have been a much better start had I not just instantly crashed into a explosive set of boxes. I thought there was a jump button, I just wasn't pressing it right. I figured it out. I figured out what the jump button was. Ooh, not having blue eco vents here is gonna be not good. Alright, I missed that, but I have a feeling I am going to die because I did not know what the jump button was sooner. Never mind, I did not die. I just realized that I probably got a lot of checks during that sequence, so I'm gonna go ahead and look at them. Alright, it appears that the only important thing I got was Power Bomb expansion for Metroid Prime, which, since I didn't have any, I now have Power Bombs. But I'm not sure that those Power Bombs will actually get me anywhere with the regions I currently have unlocked. Wait. Why did the bird lady name the bird Kira? Oh. Maybe because Kira's right here. Alright, well, time to go back and grab that scout fly I missed, and after checking the menu, it turns out I missed 2 scout flies. So, we will attempt to find them. There's Scout Fly 1 with an aerial finish for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, there's this last Scout Fly. Missile expansion. Nice. I think I hit that exact crate of Dart Eco on my way here. And now we have a brand new area to explore. More Scout Fly boxes I cannot break. As a kid, I always thought these flaming boulders looked like giant meatballs.
You two. Oh, you.
Ooh, Full Bloom Plus. That is a very good accessory.
Rocks have feelings too.
Do they? Do they, though? Pacifism trap. Alright, I guess... Well...
Interesting.
Alright, I think I figured out what the pacifism trap does. Well, that doesn't stop me from opening up those boxes. Yeah, without roll jump, I don't think I can reach that precursor orb cache. Well, if you can't break the barrels, become the barrels. Oh!
You're an irredeemable monster!
I am so sorry, my brethren. Now, theoretically, we should be able to get all the checks here, as we have all our, what is this vehicle called? The Zoomer? I don't know, I skipped the cutscene. As we have all of our Zoomer vehicle abilities unlocked. The only thing I can think of that would change that is if there were eco vents that I needed to have opened. Get back here, you diaper-looking baby. I know you've got something in those pants, and I'm not talking about a nutsack. Hey, I got him. So I've been wrong before, and there was nothing in his pants. Do you have anything in your pantaloons? I tried jumping that dark eco crate like I was some cool dude, some cool guy. I'm not. So I'm gonna pretend that never happened, but it is most definitely going in the video. So anyway, it's time to chase these lightning moles back underground. I don't know if I feel better or worse that you can't physically abuse these lightning moles to get them back underground. There are more lightning bolts? Or do I go back and talk to the lady? Probably go back and talk to the lady if I had to guess. Crystal ring is not... Hey, you! You got anything in your pants? Back here, Tubby. Get back here, you grimace-looking wannabe. And I overshot it. I will have my vengeance. He did not have anything in his pantaloons. Man, if only weeding in real life was as simple as touching some mysterious green glowing energy and then just kind of walking near all the plants you don't want to exist anymore. That would be lovely. The closest thing we have to that is drugs, and
What in the goddamn hell are you talking about?
that's not something the law is too thrilled about you having. Pansies. I remember that being a lot harder as a kid. I have a feeling I'm going to be repeating that a lot throughout this series. Is it you? Are you the one whose pants I yearn for? Or am I gonna have to murder even more of your brethren? Like I murdered my barrel brethren earlier. Oh! Oh, you are the one I have yearned for. Well? I don't think there's a darkness trap in his pants. I think I just stuck his pants over my head, and that is why I am now blind. You know, I got darkness trap earlier, and it wasn't that bad. But man, I can't see fucking shit. Well, surely parkouring along this precarious path while blind will go smoothly. Luckily, these precursor orbs are right here to let me know. Oh! That was a gap. I finally removed the pants from my head. I can see again! I can drive! Counter guard? That'll be helpful, especially since I can technically fight Roxas right now. I don't want to, but I could. Well, I missed. Yeah, I deserve that scout fly for missing a stationary object. No!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Alright, I got it. Now that I'm done with that, what can I get up to next? Somehow, those 3 checks I found just hurt me a lot on the inside. If you are unaware, Dodge Slash is considered to be the only bad ability in Kingdom Hearts 2. There are certainly abilities that aren't nearly as good as others, but Dodge Slash will actively make certain boss fights much more difficult. Alright, getting all the precursor orbs. Not to check, so I have to continuously stare at those 2 scout flies and Dodge Slash. Yeet! Man, whoever designed the sound for zooming through these, A+, phenomenal. Alright, just had to take a small little detour. That was a significantly longer detour with a lot more pain. I'm not gonna lie, that sound effect startled me. But now we got aerial speed. Nice. Now, luckily, the developers of this game predicted people would be bad and put this full health vent right here. How kind of them. And now that we have completed that purple racing challenge, we now have got cyan? Teal? Light blue racing challenge. I'm not entirely sure how I remember that there was an additional racing challenge after the first one. What was most likely is I just watched my brother play this game and saw that he went through this after the purple one. That, or as a kid, I just plugged enough hours into this game running around being aimless that I stumbled across enough power cells to get to this second section. Where is the portal? Am I blind? Well, I was also too slow, because it is respawned at the start. Alright, so far I've failed twice at most things, so let's see if I can break the record and only fail once. I guess I'm just blind. I completely missed that. Well, that's just kind of mean. I'm also realizing that the one I thought I missed was not... It was that one that the game made me feel extra bad about not seeing. And you know, that's just rubbing salt in the wound because I failed twice. Man, the sound the zoomer makes while it's airborne is very satisfying. Again, another point to whoever designed the sound in this game. I'm always going to take that turn too wide, aren't I? Well, I didn't mess up in that spot, but there's still more track to go. Cool. I did it. On the third time. Again. Was that everything here? Return to the geologist. But I'm missing two. One of them is scout flies, so I'm missing a power cell here. I have all the precursor orbs, but I'm not sure where the power cell could be. Thought I checked everywhere. Well, there's that, but I can't get up there. And even if I could... I can't go in there. There's just a dude.
What's the password?
He wants to know what the password is, and password was not it.
It's not even close.
Fuck me, I guess I'm just leaving then. They've returned. Will not betray you yet again. Oh. I saved the moles for her, and she's like, wow, thanks. Here's a token of my appreciation. You get to see what they see, and then just decked me in the face. And now I can't see. This is what happens when you're nice to people. You know, I would love to help you out, but I can't see shit. Well, guess I was able to get some checks even without being able to see anything. Oh, I can see again! Bro. Bro's going through something, and honestly, I'm not qualified to help him through that.
I should catch up. Well, what are you waiting for? This barrel's getting itchy. Beat the best time down Dead Man's Gorge, and we'll both be winners.
Oh, did I have to talk to that? I know he's a man, but it doesn't feel right to call him a man. That thing first, before I could access that section? That would be a resounding yes. Alright. It's racing time. And I missed the speed boost. And I missed the other speed boost. Didn't miss that one. Well, despite that slight hiccup there at the end, I did it. And now that man owes me. Think he'd give me his barrel?
Oh, great moves, kid.
You know, money is nice, since we can buy Donald's Duck Flare, a very useful ability, in the store. I remember as a kid, being terrified watching my brother, because you had to swim over here. And if you don't know, if you swim in open waters where you're not supposed to, a giant fish comes and devours you whole. So it always made me nervous when you had to swim across that tiny patch of water right there. But honestly, I love the vibes of this underwater city. It makes me very, very happy. That guy's not wearing any pants. At least the other dudes I ran over... Oh, that hurts. At least the other dudes I ran over had the courtesy to put on some form of... Maybe I should go through this stage without dive? Nah, I'm sure I could beat it. What's the worst that could happen? I'm not sure how being taller there is supposed to make that man more difficult to murder, but okay. Ow. My depth perception was off. By a lot. Well, I tried to sneak attack him from the sky, and it did not work. I have perished. Alright, so Jak is not very good at pulling my favorite technique in Dead by Daylight, which is the Gibby tech. So good to know, good to know. So I see the blue eco vent source, but I don't see any blue eco. I don't see any blue eco. So unless it's up ahead. Oh no. Am I actually going to be able to cross this without dive jump or roll jump? Oh, that was too close for comfort. I did not appreciate that. What's down here? Is there anything of value down below? No? Inches away, yet unable to fight our mortal enemies. Me and this guy are more similar than you might think. So those are 3 checks that I am unable to get because I cannot punch the ground. Maybe I really liked this level as a kid because I thought this spinning dual platform system was the coolest thing in the world. You know, without... I'm not sure if I can actually make that without roll jumping. try something different. Try going over here. I stand corrected. I am totally able to make it over here. Alright, max HP up. What did that get? Missile expansion. It also got me death. Considering I can't punch the ground yet, I don't think I can do anything else in this room. So I'll just be going on my merry way. I just jumped into electrified water. Aerial dodge. That is a big ability that I've been missing. I don't think I can defeat those guys in the tutus of death because I can't dive from above, punch dive. So I'm just going to walk around them. Okay. That was spooky. That did not make me feel great. Put on some pants! Oh, if I touch the water, I just lose all progress? I mean, that makes sense, but I was there. Now I have to go past the tutu men. I gotta yell at this guy for public indecency. There we go. All that to protect Goofy. Oh, correction. Protera Goofy. I can't make it. I can't make it. Stop it. I am surrounded by cycles of death. The spinning tutu men and whirlpool. I honestly don't know how I did not take damage there. That had to have been frame perfect or something. Oh, I can kill these guys. Yet another button I cannot push. You know, thinking about it, I feel like a lot of 2000s games had these sections where you would slide down a slope. I could also be completely BSing that, but that's what it feels like. I touch the orb. It goes spin. Alright, I got all of them. I cannot push the button. Well, looks like I'm going over here then. Ow. There's no reason for me to be up here. I can't actually break that scout fly box. Man, as soon as I can jump, dive down, punch, I'm gonna get a whole lot of checks unlockable. Suspicious, definitely deadly looking dark ooze. Pressure switch. I'm sure nothing horrible will happen when I go and collect this power cell. Oh, my bad. Scout fly. Oh no, something bad is happening. Who could have guessed? It's almost like I have played this game as a kid, and I remember this part. I guess to be more accurate, watch someone play this as a kid. Uh-oh. I have perished. I thought I was that guy, but it turns out when you are incapable of double jumping, you cannot be that guy. Bye-bye! Ooh, another power cell. Blizzard. Nice! That gives me another offensive magic spell. And I am here. Ouch. Now, I could run all the way backwards to leave. Or I could do this really neat thing that I discovered. But I'm now realizing if there aren't any other worlds, I might have to go to a different game to progress. And by different game, I mean Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, I can talk to this guy and give...
Beware. Here is...
Artifact of Truth. Alright. I will need those to beat Metroid Prime, but that doesn't get me anywhere here.
For your sacrifice.
Energy tank. Again, nice. Something tells me 27 is not enough power cells to go to the next area. So I'm guessing that this pathway is a check. And that is another level way over there. And that is how you get to the next boss fight, which I think you need 40 power cells for, of which we have 27. And that is what happens if you try to swim somewhere the game does not want you to swim. So, I don't think we can do a whole lot else here in Jak and Daxter. Alright, back in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I know we got a few abilities. I am running out of ability points. That is not great. What new worlds can I go to? I will use AP boosts, since those are in the base game expected to be used and given pretty frequently. A 4-3 combo boost. That'd be nice on a form, but... Alright, Donald, you get the full Bloom Pluses, so your MP will be faster after you waste Cure on Goofy. But, you know, I might have to fight Scar in Pride Lands. Oh, no, I can do Timeless River. Alright, I'm going to go do that instead. Now, in case you're wondering, no, there's nothing wrong with the video or me editing it. This is just how this world looks. It's black and white because it is a classic world. A fisherman's boat. Okay, well, that is a world we can go to, so if we get stuck here, which we shouldn't because there's a whole lot more... There's a whole lot more checks I still have access to. We can go back to Jak and Daxter. Still think we're stuck in Metroid Prime, though. Alright, energy cell, power tank. We will take those. I say we will take those as if I have any other option. I physically do not have any other option. As soon as I collect them, I cannot just deny them. Perish, Pete.
Yeah.
In case you couldn't tell by my silence, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
This is it. Back off.
What a finishing pose. And now we get to live out every short person's fantasy by pretending we are giants. It's me. I'm a short person. Well, thank you, Thunder Boost, for making that much simpler than it had to be. Now, this is a difficult fight, and you will see in a moment if you are unaware.
Yeah. Ha.
Them, the cars, one of the most brutal enemies. I say that, and I was only able to defeat it quickly because I have died to them so many times before, and I happen to have the perfect tool to deal with them, which is Reflect. I mean, I say that, but I could not kill that car with Reflect, so maybe I'm just bad. This 15-year-old boy ran over by a car, more at 11. It is now 11, and it turns out we were wrong. It was not a 15-year-old boy, but a talking duck. Rip Donald Duck.
Gather.
Alright, archipelago item. Yet another scout fly, so it is not that important.
You could follow me if you wanted to.
Man, Pete knows he's thick, and he's showing off. Jerk! You can at least keep your thickness to yourself like the fisherman and Jak.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy. Damn.
Now, even though they could totally reach this wooden cage from the shoreline, Donald and Goofy are not able to actually attack the cage. You are also not able to attack the cage from the shoreline either, I don't think. So, that's neat.
Let's go.
Alright, Chimkin Little. Let's show Pete how we do it.
What's that for? What's that for?
And that is why Reflect is the best spell in this game.
What's that for? I'm about to change.
It would be even more impressive if I had the scan ability and you could visually see his health bar rapidly draining, but I did not start with it and I have not yet found scan, so...
I was about to change. Get out of my way!
Back off.
Alright. Let's just check what those archipelago items were. Well, at least one of them was a power cell, but the other... Normally, I would just hope Donald would heal me, but Donald's fucking dead. Tony Hawk really showed up, made skateboarding a fan favorite for literally everybody in the 2000s, and then dipped. And P-Rage. Nice. I kinda hope that's for Donald. It was for Goofy. Oh, hey, look! Jak passed off the darkness trap to Sora. Oh no, see, these just open up the faucets. And then once the faucets are open, then we can flood the area. Oh, hello. And goodbye. I can see you.